Hello, welcome to Read to Me Auntie. I'm Auntie, and today we're going to read a book together. We're going to read a book about a little bear who may or may not love winter. We'll see what happens. It's called Chaucer's First Winter, and it's by Stephen Krensky. Chaucer is supposed to do what bears normally do in the winter, and what's that? That's right, they hibernate. And I wonder if Chaucer actually hibernates or if he does something else. We'll have to find out. I'm so glad you came. Be sure to like and subscribe because we're going to read lots of great books together. All right, let's see what happens with Chaucer. Chaucer's First Winter by Stephen Krensky. Chaucer was a curious young bear. He poked and prodded wherever he pleased, under rocks, under water, even high in the trees. Chaucer's best friends were Nugget and Kit. They were a little older than he was. "This winter," said Nugget, "we're going to miss you a lot." "Really?" asked Chaucer. "Where will I be while you're missing me?" "Sleeping," said Kit. "That's just what bears do." Chaucer's parents admitted that this news was true. "Bears do like to snooze," his father observed. "It's very restful," his mother added, "which is good for growing bears." Chaucer was not convinced. Pretty soon it was time for the bear's winter nap. Chaucer's parents closed their eyes and began softly snoring. Chaucer was still wide awake. So he stood up, he stretched, then he went back outside. White flakes were tumbling through the air. Chaucer caught one on his nose and two on his tongue. They were wet to the touch and then melted away. "It's magic," he said. His friends were very surprised to see him. "Why aren't you sleeping?" asked Nugget. "I was curious," said Chaucer. "I wanted to see what winter was all about." Kit nodded. "Well, first we must teach you what to know about snow." Chaucer was ready. Chaucer saw that snow made everything look different. "It's like the land is wearing a disguise," he thought. He paused uncertainly at the top of one familiar hill. "How do we get to the bottom?" he asked. "You'll see," said Kit. And they had themselves a wild ride. Over the next few days, Chaucer learned all about snowball fights. After a month, the pond froze over. "Careful," said Nugget as they stepped out. Kit nodded. "You have to get used to it." Chaucer's paws felt funny on the ice. He was much better at sliding than gliding. Chaucer loved everything about winter, the glittering rows of icicles, the pine trees dressed in white. He even enjoyed the coldest winter nights. One gray morning, Chaucer, Nugget, and Kit were out exploring. It started to snow and it started to blow. Chaucer sniffed the air deeply and began making giant snowballs. "This is not a good time to play," said Kit, but Chaucer knew what he was doing. He built them a safe place to watch the storm pass. The storms grew gentler after that. The sun got stronger and the day seemed longer. "There's a change coming," said Nugget. Kit took a deep breath. "I can almost smell the flowers." But Chaucer was sorry to see winter go. Chaucer headed back to his family's cave. When he got there, his parents seemed to just be waking up. "Wait till you hear about winter," said Chaucer. "There's so much to do." "Really?" asked his mother. "Who would have guessed?" his father added. Chaucer wanted to tell them all about snow and ice and sledding down hills. He really did. But the rest of his story was going to have to wait. The end. Wasn't that so cute? I love how Chaucer got to play and play and play in the snow. I love playing in the snow, don't you? You know what else I noticed about the book is around every corner, always watching him, was his parents, his mom and dad. They didn't sleep either. They didn't hibernate because they had their eyes on their little cub. You know, God is the same way with us. He's always watching us. He never needs to sleep. He doesn't hibernate. He's always watching over you. So I want you to remember that, okay? The other thing I want you to remember, so many things, is that the Bible is the most important book because it has the answer to everything. I'm so glad you came. Make sure you come back. We're going to read lots more things together. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.